Hello Flosstube friends and welcome. I am Lisa and this is my channel Crossedbyfloss, where I chat about life blabbings, my love of cross stitch, and this week it is especially my love of Nora Corbett patterns. So I may have mentioned, I know I've mentioned in prior videos that I have a love of Mirabilias, and I started my Mirabilia path like 2002, 2003, somewhere in there, that I received a pattern from a neighbor and it just kind of blew up from there. Now, I didn't realize for a really long time that Mirabilias and Noras were by the same artist. And why that did not click, I don't know, because the packaging is exactly the same, except that one says Mirabilia at the top, the other one says Nora Corbett at the top. And they were side by side in my LNS, which is Threadneedle Street, an awesome place if you are looking for Mirabilias or Noras. She's got a good stock of them. So anyways, I have done for the last couple of years Mirabilia. And last year I started a vlog style for Mirabilia and started a Mira each Monday of the month of May, and then did a vlog style. And I enjoyed it so much that I started looking at my Nora patterns and went, Nora November, that seems like a great idea. So, and it's halfway through the year, like it's 6 months. So in 6 months time, we're gonna come up to May and I will do Mirabilia again. So I'm like, that is a great division for these two Miras and Noras. So, so I thought that sounded like a great idea. In going through my Nora Corbett patterns, man, she's got some cute patterns. Now, I'm not sure why there is a Mirabilia line and a Nora Corbett line. I'm positive that there's a reason, but I don't know what that is. And frankly, I mean, I love that she does the two, because it means that every month we see a Mirabilia being released or a Nora Corbett released. So they you know, the Noras are every other month from the Mirabilias, which is so nice because there's a pattern coming out each month from Nora Corbett, who, man, she's got fabulous things. Now, the other difference that I've noticed, if you're new to my channel and wondering about Noras and Miras, the difference that I noticed is that Mirabilias are a bigger pattern. They have more floss to them, more color. They have some specialty threads, whether it's a Caron water lily, which is a lovely silk to work with, or some Krynic, and typically have more beads. The Noras are a smaller pattern, stitch count wise, and they don't have as many colors, they don't have as many blends, they don't have, you know, I don't know that I've seen a Caron water lily in my Noras, but I could be wrong. And not as many beads. Now, that's not to say that I have noticed in some of the new releases of Noras that thread number is getting on up there, as is the bead list. So I think it depends. But definitely stitch count is smaller in a Nora. And if you're looking at, you know, doing a Nora or a Mira, more specifically a Mira, and you're intimidated maybe by the Miras because they are large and do have a lot, you know, of threads to them and beads typically, that starting off with a Nora could be your go-to. Like, I love my Noras. The other thing about a Nora is that not every one of the Noras have a face. So, which I don't understand that either. And I'm sure that I would love to meet Nora and ask her all these questions. Maybe somebody's already done that. Now I need to find that. But anyways, that's kind of what I have noticed in the differences in a Nora. Don't be afraid of them. I mean, I know if you've come to my channel before, you may have heard me say that, you know, I was intimidated by my Miras, and it took me years to pull a Mira out and even start her. But I collected Noras. And, you know, I figured out it's just one cross at a time. I mean, if you know how to stitch, there's no reason why you can't stitch on these. So I encourage you, like for real, I encourage you. And there are free charts out there. Nora Corbett has put out some free charts, and they are accessible, and that also could be like a really good jumping point to see. Beading is not hard either. Beading is not hard. And I think maybe one day I might do a beading tutorial. I don't know. It's in my list of things to try and accomplish at some point. Okay, so week 2. All that to say, welcome to week 2 of Nora November. Last week I did Miss Ginkgo, so if you have not watched that video and are interested in seeing like my before progress and my end progress at the end of the week, go check that out. And so this is week 2, and I chose a new pattern. And this is one that I was really excited when I saw this. Like, she was a must-have. And it is Castor Bean, and she's part of the Poison Pixies series by Nora Corbett. I loved her. Now there's quite a few patterns in the Poison Pixies series. There's 2 that I don't think you can get anymore. They got retired, and they're go for so much money on eBay, and for whatever reason I did not buy them, but I've been in the process of buying all the other ones. And there is one called Poison Ivy, but when I first saw this one, this reminds me of Poison Ivy from Batman, right? Like her little mask on her face, and just like everything about her. And if you watch the new Batman series Gotham, and it's got Poison Ivy in there, and she, you know, dresses up, and she's very girly and everything in Gotham. And this reminds me more specifically of the Gotham Poison Ivy girl, more so. So when I saw that, I was like, she's got to come home. And I found a lovely piece of fabric to do her on, and I'm going to go with Color and Cotton, and this is a 16 count hand-dyed fabric by Color and Cotton, and it is called Garden Path, and it is so pretty. And the colors, I did not have every single DMC because they're either in other projects, and I need to go to Joann's when they have their sale here pretty soon. I have a big list of DMCs that I need, but oh my goodness, the colors, so pretty, and it looks spectacular on this project. So what I'm going to do today is floss drop all of my flosses and put some stitches in tonight. Now her stitch count is 117 by 167. So she is going to be about 7.5 by not quite 11. So not quite 7.5, not by 11. So she's going to be a really nice size. And yes, I am going to use this whole piece of fabric, and I will do another center start on her like I did with Miss Ginkgo last week, because I will be able to frame her. Miss Ginkgo would look fantastic in an oval frame. This one is not going to be able to go into an oval frame just because of how much she's got on the sides of her, so far out from her, which is totally fine. but her positioning is really going to be in a rectangular frame. But I want to make sure that I have good, you know, that if I choose to do some, what is it called? Inside the frame, you know, matting. If I decide to do some matting, I am going to have, you know, so much to choose from. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I will be back tomorrow on Tuesday to show you the progress of tonight, and I will see you soon. Hello, Flosstube friends, and welcome to day 1 of stitching of the Nora November week 2. So I'm going to show you my progress that I did last night, and honestly I should really just call it like minimal Monday stitching or something, because for real, Mondays are just, I don't know why they're so hard, but throughout the rest of the week I have no problem. But I mean, less of a problem than I have on Mondays. But anyways, let me show you. So this is the pattern that I'm working on, and this is Miss Castor Bean, or just Castor Bean, and she is part of the Poison Pixies series. And I did a middle start, and let's see here. So I got in 2 colors of green in here, so that is the middle start, and basically working on, there's a lot of green in this pattern, so but it's super pretty. Look at that, so pretty. But that's what I got done on Monday night, and let me show you again the colors. Oh my goodness, I went and bought all of the Monday after work, I went and bought all of the flosses that I was missing, but oh my goodness, they are glorious, beautiful, beautiful colors. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. I love this pattern. So that's what I got done last night. Let's see if tonight becomes a better stitching night, and maybe another color. Yeah, maybe I'll get into the reds. I'm kind of in a section where there's quite a bit of chunks of green, and so I might work on those for a little bit until I get to some reds. But I almost guarantee by the end of the week, by Friday night, I will have color. Awesome. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow for tonight's progress. See you soon. Hello, Flosstube friends and Mirabilia Nora Corbett lovers. Welcome to day 2 stitching of Nora Corbett, and this is called Castor Bean. And that's what the chart looks like. And so I am going to show you my progress that I did last night. Admittedly, not a lot. I was so tired. I got two threads in, basically, and then I fell asleep on my fabric. So still in the center start and still working on the green part, but I'm kind of excited because now I've gotten to a point that another 2 colors actually around the area here will be introduced, and so I'm excited to do that. So that's what I'm hoping I will be able to stitch on tonight, is potentially 1 color, if not 2. So that's what I got done. And just as a recap, I'm doing this on 16 count Garden Path by Coloring Cotton, and this fabric is really, like, it's just showing off the color so well, and I love it. I love it. So can't wait to see what it is. Early release for the little today, and so I might get some stitching done over at their house. We'll see. And if not, hopefully it will be an early night and I will be able to get home earlier and get some stitching in. That is the goal. All right, well, I will see you soon for another update. Good morning, Flosstube friends and Mirabilia Nora Corbett lovers. I am back to show you my progress from last night's, so day 3 of stitching on Castor Bean. She's just called Castor Bean. And she is part of the Poison Pixie series. And I got a little bit done. It was actually a super late night. The daughter's boyfriend did not get home till very late, so I sat and stitched at their house because by the time I got home, I was exhausted. So that's what I got done. Look at all of this down here, and I started a new color. So that was exciting. So I think that this is part of her arm. No, it's part of her, it looks like maybe part of her waist in the piece. I don't know. I think it's this part right here. This part right here in her dress. So I'm pretty sure that that's her waist. I'm going with it's her waist. Not her arm yet. I haven't got there. But I got quite a bit of stitching. And oh my, okay, so I started looking at the pattern. There's a lot of green. And that's okay, because I mean, looking at the pattern, of course there's a lot of green, because you know, she's a poison pixie plant kind of thing. But oh goodness, it's a lot of very dark green. And as I was going, the symbols are so small. I am gonna have to make a working copy of this chart. Normally on Nora's, I will work from, or the smaller Mirabilias, I will work from the chart, but these symbols are so small and so close together, I feel, that I'm gonna need to make a working copy and start shading out what I've done, because I'm confusing myself between the 3 different shades of green that I am currently working on. But anyway, so that's the progress that I got done last night. I am looking forward to some great progress tonight, fingers crossed, and because it is Veterans Day and I have the day off, though I am taking my granddaughter shopping. She needs some new shoes and raincoat, and so I thought that I would take her out for a little while the boyfriend needed to run some errands. So I'm hoping that with a day off, I'll actually get some stitching in. So I am looking forward to showing you that progress tomorrow, and I will see you soon. Have a good one. Hello, Flosstube friends, and welcome. It is Friday morning, and I am here to show you my stitching from last night. So, working on Miss Castor Bean. It's not Miss. Her name is just Castor Bean. I don't know why I like to put Miss in front of her. But she's just so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love this pattern. And yesterday we had quite the weather going on here. It was we had actually torrential downpour and some pretty high winds, and the lights were flickering here at the house, and I kept thinking, oh my goodness, we're gonna lose power. We did not, luckily, and I don't know that anybody around us did either, but I did get a little bit of stitching in all of that torrential downpour. And so a new color went in, this green here. So, and then a bit of fill-in happened here and here. Yeah. And so I got a little bit done last night. And yeah, so today is just kind of a dreary, overcast, rainy kind of day. It's a little chilly. And it's, you know, seriously Washington weather now. And so just kind of a stay at home kind of day, no no errands to run, that kind of thing. And so I'm hoping that I get some more stitching, some good stitching done tonight, because yeah, there's going to be a lot of, I'm really working a lot of greens in this dress. There's a little bit, I think I could do like a little bit of the reds. There's some red here and everything. But for the most part, coming down here, it's a lot of green, So unless I start working myself up, and then I get more into the reds, less green, more into the reds, this lighter green, and then some of the yellows, golds. So I'm not sure which way I'm gonna keep going, but any way I do it is a pretty stitch. So I will work on this tonight, and I am excited to show you that progress tomorrow morning. And then I will upload the video, and it will be 2 weeks. We'll have ended the second week of Nora November. So, and then a third week will be coming up. So it is pretty exciting, and it's been very nice to do a little bit of stitching every night and just see the progress every day. So anyways, I hope you all have a really wonderful day, and I will be back tomorrow morning to show you the progress and upload the video. And until then, see you soon. Good morning, Flosstube friends and Nora lovers. It is Saturday morning, and I am here to show you the progress that I made last night on Castor Bean. So here's our last look at Castor Bean. She is just so pretty. And I got another new color in last night. So that was pretty exciting. Let me show you here. So I kind of closed up here in her dress, one section, I guess, of her dress. And then I started working on the outline of the berries, or the castor berries, castor beans. So that's what I've gotten done in 5 days of stitching. Like I said, I'm not a fast stitcher in any way, shape, or form, and which is totally fine. But also sometimes super late nights have not helped getting home. So yeah, looking forward to it. All right, so that is the end of week 2 of Nora November, and hashtag Nora C November on Instagram, and I will post this there. And next week is a new Nora, so that's gonna be super exciting. And I'm kind of looking forward to that one too. Actually, every one of them that I've chosen, I may even switch out, but every one of them that I've chosen, I love. So, but super excited. So, all right, well, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. We are apparently gearing up for the second Rainmageddon that's going to happen here. Apparently tonight we're going to get some bad storms again, tumultuous rain. And yeah, so batten down the hatches apparently is what they're telling us on the news. So anyways, I hope that you have a really wonderful weekend and look forward to the week ahead. And I will be back next Saturday with week 3 of whichever Nora that I'm going to work on. All right, have a good one, and I will see you soon.